Hey everyone, welcome back into the Fairbanks Evening News. I know it sounds like a broken record, but I'll tell you what, it was another beautiful day across the interior. Lots of sunshine, clear skies, a few clouds here and there. That's about it. Temperature is starting to warm up a little bit, all because of that big storm out in the Bering Sea. We'll tell you about that in just a little bit. Let's go to our photograph for tonight and show you what this one looks like. This is a beautiful photograph seen by Ramiro Carrasco. As you can see, morning blaze. Look at the colors once again, the oranges and the reds and the blue. The oranges, the reds, and the reds and yellows, all the colors there, beautiful. And as always, if you have a photograph you want to share, by all means, send it to photos@ktvf11.com. Speaking of photos, it's out. We've been telling you about the Fab Photo Calendar for 2015 is out. You can pick it up at places for free, like a 907 Organic Hair Care or Pollen Environmental, just to name a few. Lots of folks involved with it, and they're all over town, so if you get a chance, pick it up and see what it looks like. You'll be very happy with it, I think. Here's what our numbers look like on the almanac. As you can see here, we're looking at 10 degrees currently after a high of 19 degrees. The overnight low last night, 10 degrees. Record high 40. That was set in 1976. 35 below in 1956. Sunrise at 9:04 this morning. Sunset at 4:07 this afternoon, which gives us a little more than 7 hours of daylight. That's a loss of 6.5 minutes from yesterday. On the satellite and radar, you can see a little bit of a circulation once again down in the Bering Sea, the Gulf of Alaska. I should say this is not the big storm we're talking about. That one is way off to the west here. You can just see the outer edges of it as the satellite starts to go to its last photograph there. Elsewhere, we see showers moving across southeast Alaska, and that is the big news. And of course, the big news is even more winds out along the Aleutian chain, as we had in that report earlier, gusting as high as 90 miles an hour around the Shemya area. But back in the mainland, showers around Juneau, Ketchikan, also showers once again in Anchorage, 32 degrees there. Kodiak showers in 45. Cold Bay, more rain showers, 34. But look at the temperature, it's very warm. That warm southerly flow coming up, but not quite to the north slope. 2 degrees below zero at Barrow, and Fort Yukon at 3 degrees above. Lower 48 weather, a very quiet weather pattern there too. As you can see, no more rain to talk about anywhere. 71 degrees in Denver, 78 Las Vegas, 70 degrees in San Francisco. Dallas not quite 70 degrees. Elsewhere over the northeast, looking at the showers moving out, but still cool around New York, 52 degrees, and New Orleans, 65. Now there's a change taking place because of that big storm out over the west. That's going to be helping to drive a lot of cold air in from the northwest, and that's going to be resulting in some record-breaking temperatures. Look at this cold air next week. The polar vortex back in the news once again, as it'll sink south and bring some very chilly temperatures over the eastern half of the country, but still remaining quite warm and dry over to the west. And as far as the Arctic blast, as you can see here, pushing snow all the way down to the central sections of the country, and warm temperatures will continue out to the west. And speaking of that storm, here's what that looks like right now. Is a monster storm near record low pressure, close to 920 millibars, unbelievable. Hurricane force winds like gusting 90 miles an hour, and seas close to 50 feet, unbelievable. Well, back to Alaska for tomorrow. Here's what it looks like. And that will not be affecting much of our viewing areas. You can see clear skies for Barrow, increasing clouds for Nome, and mostly clear skies for Fort Yukon. Here in the interior, looking at mostly clear skies for Fairbanks, partly cloudy skies for Healy and Delta Junction. The rains will continue off and on over southeast Alaska, but maybe wind and heavy rain possible for the Ketchikan area. Well, out to the southwest, the very, very western sections, we'll be looking at wind and showers for Cold Bay, rain for Kodiak, and light rain to Bethel. And over the south central regions, looking at mixed rain and snow across the region. Okay, it's a Friday night, which means it's time for our winter trails report. As you can see here, it's looking like a great weekend, but still no real accumulation of any snow. Means outdoor activities are basically at a minimum. So why not check out that ski swap? That's a good idea. And no extended forecast is calling for not any indication of any snow right on through next Wednesday. How about that? Here's your forecast for tonight. Scattered high clouds, not as cold. 7 degrees, the overnight low, above zero. How about that? 22 degrees for the high tomorrow, partly cloudy and mild, and warmer in the hills. And look at the week as we progress, I should say. Temperatures in the upper 20s and mid-teens for the overnight lows. This time of year, that is really amazing because the daytime high is usually right around 14 degrees and the overnight low about -2. So we are way above what we should be, but I'm enjoying it.